The governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, signs bill rescinding water breaks there. Even though there's a heat wave going on in Texas, and Texas is just a hot state, whether there's a heat wave or not. But this man, instead of doing things that edify and lift and change material conditions and make the state better, he's signing legislation that limits the ability for workers to take water breaks. The measure, which will take effect later this year, will nullify ordinances enacted by Austin and Dallas that mandate 10-minute breaks for construction workers every 4 hours. It also prevents any other local governments from passing similar worker protections. Now, we talk a lot about what's dangerous, on this show. This is truly dangerous for those construction workers. What type of heartless legislature would even introduce and pass a bill of this magnitude? What kind of heartless governor would sign the bill? A governor that really cared about the workers of that state would have vetoed that bill. As a matter of fact, since his party is in control, he would have worked with the legislature to ensure that whoever the nut was that introduced such a bill, that the bill never saw the light of day. But that's not what we're dealing with in Texas. And then what kind of employers would even want such a bill? That you are not gonna look out for the well-being of your workers who are out there in the hot sun doing heavy duty physical labor, and now y'all don't want them to even get a drink of water. I mean, this is next level hell right here. We have entered literally next level hell. Now, just days after Greg Abbott, the governor, ratified the law, officials said a 35-year-old utility lineman working to restore power in Marshall, Texas, died after experiencing symptoms of heat illness. The heat index, which takes into account both the temperature and humidity, and it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit. They just don't give a damn. Now, 6 out of every 10 construction workers in Texas are Latino. Maybe that has something to do with it. I wouldn't give a damn if they were white, don't matter to me what color they are, but here's the empirical data. 6 out of every 10 construction workers in Texas are Latino. And labor advocates say that the law will hurt Latino and Black communities that are already disproportionately affected by extreme heat. Hispanic workers make up a third of all worker heat deaths since 2010. Again, thank you, Guardian. Now, a statement from Rep. Dustin Burrows, who introduced the bill, this fool right here. For too long, progressive municipal officials and agencies have made Texas small businesses jump through contradictory and confusing hoops. Are you out of your flipping mind? Yeah, you are. Did your mama really raise you like this, or is it your daddy that raised you this way? Inquiring minds want to know. Jackson, this is an absolute damn shame. Just denying people water. And whether you work in the heat or you work inside, the body needs water. Dehydration is a dangerous thing, but especially if you're working in the heat.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, not only is this very dangerous, but it's also incredibly unnecessary, because it's not like there was a huge outcry for taking away people's water breaks. It's really just kind of like fake efficiency. It's trying to become more efficient and looking at the wrong areas to make that happen. Instead of improving teamwork or company culture, whatever it is, it's just treating human beings like bolts in a machine. But also, Greg Abbott, he just has a true fondness for signing bills that don't make sense. Given the fact that he lives his life in a wheelchair, he just signed a bill that makes it harder for people in similar positions to vote early and vote by mail, because there could be people who aren't handicapped who take advantage of that, which who cares if more people are voting by mail. So he's just kind of taking it upon himself to wear the dunce cap and do everything that doesn't make any sense. That's just kind of who he is.
Texas should be embarrassed. Texas, you need to get your governor, really.